Dan the Natural Man Show. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Today I wanted to show you how to do an at-home leg workout with minimal equipment, very minimal equipment. Of course, the first thing we can do, now this is, I'm assuming you're beginners, okay? The first exercise we can do, especially for beginners, is just a simple body weight squat. And we would do, maybe at first start with one set of 10 and try to do this 3 times a week. And our goal would be to work up to 3 sets of 10 to 12 and do it twice a week or so. Or even 3 times. We could do, if you're just doing body weight, you can usually handle 3 times a week. And it's easy to do. You just set your feet around shoulder width apart, and you're going to simply squat down. And a lot of people like to put their arms out in front to keep their balance. I like to do that as well. So we have our arms here, squat, 1, squat, 2, and you would do that until you get to 8 to 10 reps, or even 12 reps. With body weight work like this, higher reps, we need some higher reps to break down the muscle. Now, you may not be able to squat like that. You have mobility issues. You may not be strong enough to squat down that far yet. So you can control your depth. If you can't squat down, it's like to parallel, you can squat a little higher. So here, maybe you can only do that, or even here. A little bit is better than nothing. We have to start somewhere. So even if your squat is here, that's still going to give you some benefit. But maybe, for some reason right now, you can't balance to squat like that without something to hold on to. So you can get a chair out of your kitchen. Now, we can hold on to our chair, squat this way with the chair to help us keep our balance. Now, you may have trouble even with a chair to balance. So if that's the case, I don't know if I can do it. If that's the case, you can get a wall in your home, a wall that is empty. And these are wall squats. You can put your back against the wall, put your feet out in front of you, and you just slide up and down the wall. Like this. These are a good exercise no matter your level because you can get really good form. You can also do isometrics in this phase or this exercise. You can just hold it right here. That works really well. If you can hold that for a minute or two, you'll feel a lot of tension on your legs. And look, so far, we're definitely using minimal equipment. The only thing we've used so far is a chair and a wall if we need to. And as you get stronger, I recommend before you add weight, another way to make your body weight squats harder to do is to keep constant tension on your legs. So when you go down, instead of coming all the way back up, you'll come up around halfway. And this way it keeps constant tension, so you'll go this way. You go squat down, come up to here. Down, see this right here? It keeps constant tension on the muscle. I'm not letting the tension up at all. You do that for 15 reps if you can, and you'll really start to feel the legs tire out. See, the point and the goal is to keep tension on the muscle. This is what builds the muscle because it breaks the muscle fibers down. It causes little microscopic tears in the muscle tissue, and then when you rest, and eat, the body repairs these small micro damage, and then once it's healed, you'll be stronger. Strength will come quicker than muscle tissue. You'll get stronger before you see a significant amount of muscle. Muscle takes a few months to start to build and start to see. Now, if you get stronger, once you get stronger, and those I just showed you, the partial rep bodyweight squats, you have two options. The first option is to go down to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a 50-pound bag of pea gravel or sand. I prefer pea gravel if I can get it because it's less messy in case your bag breaks one day. Pea gravel is a lot less messy than sand. I think that's what I just said. But sand, if that busts in your floor, you have a lot of vacuuming to do. Pea gravel is easier to get up. But get what you can get to get started. Now your typical bag at Lowe's or Home Depot is going to be 50 pounds. That's probably going to be too much for a lot of beginners, especially if it's their first time adding weight to their squats. So you can get a 50-pound bag and simply pour half of the contents out. Now you have 25 pounds. If that's still too heavy, pour out more. You can get a scale, your bathroom scales, and you can weigh yourself with the bag to see how much the bag weighs. Once you get your bag made, or once you get your bag, I recommend getting contractor trash bags. They're the heavy-duty contractor bags. And so I got some, and I put my bag of rocks in it, like so, and I wrapped the contractor bag around it till it fit the bag very tight. Then I duct taped around the whole thing, as you can see here. Now this is a 50-pound bag. And the way I like to do squats with a 50-pound bag, you can do it in different ways. You can do it in a Zercher position, which is like this. You can even put it on one shoulder, or you can do it in a bear hug, like this. I prefer the bear hug position. It seems to be easier and less fatiguing for me. Now you can try any of these positions. And once you start a squat with a sandbag, it goes the same as a bodyweight squat. You can start out with full range squats. If you want to make it harder, start and do your partial squats again to keep the constant tension on the legs while you're doing your sandbag squats. And if you do that, you're going to feel the fire, okay? Your legs are going to start to catch on fire. They're going to get really lactic acid build up, and this is going to increase your strength faster, and it's going to cause more micro damage to the legs. So that's the first exercise is going to be your squats, okay? The next one is, these are kind of like Bulgarian squats. You can do them, a lot of people do it on one leg up on a bench, but you can do them on one leg on the floor. So you put your, if you're going to work your front foot, or your left, if you're going to work your left leg, I put my right leg back a little ways, and then just squat down with one leg, like so. You do 8 to 10 that way. You do each leg. And I would do 3 sets of 10 on each leg. That is your single leg work. Now, so you're doing your squats and you're doing your split squats. The next exercise, the last one, we're just going to do 3. 3 is a good one. 3 is enough. You're going to do bridges. You can do bridges on the floor. For beginners, you probably need to start on the floor. I hope you can see me. I think you can. The bridges work your hamstrings and your glutes. So you're going to lay down like this. And you're going to simply raise your butt off the floor using your legs and your glutes. Like this. And we're going to stick to 10 to 15 reps on each set, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Now if this starts to get easy, you can take your sandbag, put it on your stomach, and then do them with weight like that. Now once those start to get easy, to make them even harder, I have a bench here, but you can also use your couch or a chair, and you're going to do them with your feet up on a chair. Like this. See, you get a bigger contraction, there's a bigger range of motion. I feel it even more in my hamstrings at the top here than when I do them on the floor. Like this. And when these get easier, you can add weight again to your stomach. Just place it on your stomach, the bag. Now, also, if you don't want to get a bag, I say bag first because it's cheap. I think it's $5 or $6 for a 50-pound bag of gravel at Lowe's. But if you want something more conventional, you can go get a dumbbell or a kettlebell. It's going to cost you a lot more, but it's something, if you're going to get serious about this, I highly recommend you go get some dumbbells. But right now we're talking about people that are starting out. They either have minimal space, or they're on a budget and they don't like to go to the gym. So at home you can do your body weight squats, your body weight split squats, your body weight bridges. Then when you get stronger, you can add weight with your bags here. You can get several of these bags, and you can make one that's maybe you only need 20 pounds. You can make one that's 20 pounds. You can make one that's 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, so on. And this is going to cost you, it's about $6 a bag. And then I think a box of contractor bags might run you $10. So say you get 3 bags of gravel, you're looking at $18 plus about 10, looking at $30. And you can have 3 different weights to use, as opposed to a dumbbell. I mean, if you try to get a 50-pound dumbbell is going to cost you probably around $50 to $60. So if you're on a limited budget, I say go with the bags first. Now dumbbells, if you really get into it and you want dumbbells, they are worth the money because they'll last you forever. I want to show you minimal home workout with minimal equipment. And this workout will get you started and will build muscle. Excuse me. And it's a good place to start. So if you like this video, please like and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.